Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show, everyone. Welcome.
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
Thank you. Welcome to Thursday Night Football with the Calvin Dean Show. Last week, guys, all 14 games, every single game, 14-0. I predicted all 14 games, every single one. I predicted every game. Go to my tapes, go to my last week's show, week 6 for Thursday Night Football, and then also for Saturday Night Picks. Go to week 6. Listen to this show, guys. Man, I was 14 for 14. 100%. Yeah. Thank you, and thank you.
OMG.
All right. Let's get right down to it. We have a couple things going on in the NFL. Davante Adams gets traded from the Las Vegas Raiders to the New York Jets. This is going to be good. It's going to be good for the Jets. I hope it's really, really, really good for the Jets. On the behalf of my brother, who's a Jet fan, which he hates listening to my show because I always bag on the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, brother. And that to Brian Watson as well, my buddy Brian. He's a avid Jet fan, and I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I call it like I see it. Like last week, 14-0. Come on now. I call it like I see it. And, Davante Adams, I think it'll move the margins a little. I think it'll give them an extra power, but they have to be able to play the game. Their, offensive line is suspect. Their defensive front line is suspect. They're just not playing good football. They just aren't. And with Davante Adams coming in, they'll get better. We'll see. I hope they prove me wrong. I hope they make the playoffs and all that stuff. I don't think they will. Anyway, we go on to the next one with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, guys, from Cleveland to Buffalo. Oh, think of this. Amari Cooper on the Buffalo Bills. Guys, Amari Cooper on the Buffalo Bills. Wow, that is just what a huge upgrade that is. Huge upgrade for Josh Allen. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, guys, let's just get right down to it. Thursday Night Football. Let's get ready to rumble. All right. Let's get down it. It's tomorrow night. It's the Broncos going into New Orleans, playing the New Orleans Saints. The last time these guys met was back in COVID year, November 29th, 2020. The Saints beat the Broncos in Denver, 31-3. I mean, if you look at this game, it's kind of ugly on paper. Really, it is, guys. I mean, you have the 25th offense for the Broncos and the 14th ranked offense of the Saints. But you have it's the defense. It's where it's at. the Broncos are ninth, top 10 defense, and they play like that. And then on the other hand, you have the Saints, which is it's an embarrassment. They're 32nd. There's only 32 teams in the league, guys. They're 32nd. That's not good. That's not good. Sorry, San Francisco. I know. Wow, that was amazing. Sorry, Francisco. Almost lost the mic on that one about the 32nd defense of the Saints. I apologize, man. Whew. And then you have the passing is 26th for the Broncos and 17th for the Saints. You have the 18th ranked rushing for the Broncos and 12th for the Saints. So you got Kamara. Now Derek Carr is not going to be playing, so you have Rattler against Nix, and I mean the passing of Nix 26th, almost last, and the offense is 25th, but the defense is 32nd, so that makes an offense that is 25th is going to look like a top 10 offense. Seriously, guys, that's what happens. If the Saints don't actually come alive and start playing like the Saints of old when it comes to the defense, then the Saints are going to lose this game. They're definitely going to lose this game, right? That's an if. So then you have, the rushing, Kamara, they didn't look good. I predicted that, Tampa Bay would win, and the Saints scored 27 points in the second quarter. It was 27-24 at halftime. And, everything was, 27-24 halftime score, right, between two teams. And then it came out in the second half, and the Saints scored nothing. A goose egg. And then Tampa Bay ended up with 51 points on your defense. 51 points. Wow. They scored 27 points in the second half. The Broncos did. So, no, excuse me. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, excuse me. So, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, you got to watch them. You have to really watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're dangerous. Baker Mayfield, number one quarterback in the NFL right now, and he's got the most touchdowns, most Godwin doing really good, Evans of course, and then now they have that running game. They used to never have the running game, and that just is making Tampa Bay very dangerous this year, guys. If they have the running game, and then Baker Mayfield is just on fire, man. And then like I said last week, they were playing the Saints, and man, I just couldn't believe it, the Saints just laid down the second half. Anyway, so that's what happened to the Saints. And then the Broncos, I predicted that the Chargers would beat the Broncos, and they did. And, of course, it was the best quarterback wins on that end. And now this one, Bo Nix against Rattler, we don't even know how good Rattler is. Where's Olave? Where's their offense? With Derek Carr, they were losing with Derek Carr too, guys. So it's interesting. It's an interesting game. It's in New Orleans. And I'm gonna have to give this up to the New Orleans Saints over the Denver Broncos in New Orleans. I really do think the Saints are going to win this game, and I think that Rattler is going to be. He's going to throw wild. It's going to be great. And I think the Saints defense is going to actually show up, and it's going to be an interesting game. It could be a very low scoring game. It could be, because the offense of the Broncos isn't that good. But the Saints, on the other hand, I think the defense will step up, and I'm giving this one up to the New Orleans Saints. Guys, thank you so much. Remember to tune in on Saturday night. It's my Saturday night picks show, and I pick all the games that are on Sunday and Monday. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Remember, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and comment. Yeah.
Watching my show. Remember, guys, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and comment. You could win a hat. Any type of paraphernalia, I will give it out all season long. Thank you so much for watching the Calvin Dean Show. See you next week.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2.
Hey yo, AC.
1 2 1 2. Mic check.